Good morning, Jane.
Good morning, Graham. I apologize for user error in trying to find my login to get into Zoom today.
Oh, no worries at all.
I
It's
just feel
an
bad
honor
about
to be
keeping you
on.
waiting. I appreciate your time.
Oh, absolutely. It's an honor to be on the call with you. Do you have, can you pop your camera on?
Yes, I see it's not on.
There we go.
Very
Fantastic.
good. Oh,
Yay.
interesting lighting.
Yes, it should normalize. So that's wonderful to be on the call with you. Did you get a chance to watch my short little video?
Oh, I did, and I loved it so much.
Fantastic. Yeah, well,
Yeah, because I say
thank
you're
you.
from England, and my mother's father was born and raised in London, came over to this country when
Oh,
he
wow.
was 11.
Oh wow, that's fantastic. Yay.
Yes.
I can't believe I've been here now over 20 years. It's unbelievable. And you're in beautiful Utah, is that right?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes. I'm
fantastic.
about an hour south of Salt Lake City.
Oh, nice. So you still see those beautiful mountains, huh?
Oh, I'm surrounded by mountains on three sides.
Yeah.
And on the west side, there's a lake and more mountains on the other side of the lake.
Oh, nice. Fantastic. Well, as again, thank you for watching that video. It saves us a little bit of time, so I don't have to give you my story. Why don't you tell me your story and why real estate and what got you to make that change and what I can do for you?
Well, excuse me. Yeah, I've been very interested. For many years, I was wanting to get into multifamily because of our family situations. I was wanting to get into like a duplex or a fourplex so that way my family could have a place, a stable, solid place to stay and still bring an income.
Mhm.
But my husband at the time was totally against it. He unfortunately did not know how to save money, didn't plan ahead. And so I was not able to go forward with that plan. So now that I am single, I have the ability to get into this, and I've been wanting to do this for years and years.
Mm,
And so I'm very interested in following those that are successfully doing it and knowing how to go about and doing it.
very good, very interesting. I'm sorry for your loss. How long ago was that? You lost your husband?
Oh, well, I'm sorry. Should put it this way. My first husband has passed away. My second husband, we have a divorce.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, okay. I'm
So either
sorry.
way, I've lost that companionship, but it's divorce, not death.
Yes, I understand. Do you have children or grown-up children or anything?
I do. I have children. I have six children. I have grandchildren. And believe it or not, I have four great grandchildren.
Oh, fantastic. That is hard to believe. So that
I
is
know I
good.
find it hard to believe also.
Yes, that's incredible. So, yeah, that's wonderful. And do they live nearby? Are you able to see much of them or?
No, unfortunately, I grew up north of Boston.
Okay.
And I'm the one that wandered away from the family, so I cannot complain the fact that my children have dispersed themselves throughout the US. I have
Okay.
children all the way from Atlanta, Georgia, Florida, Texas, two in Arizona, and one in here in Utah that I don't get to see very often as much as I'd like to.
Yeah, that's understandable. So you mentioned multi-families. I started there, as you saw from the video, wrote this little book here, Cautionary Tales from Real Estate Investing,
That
Uh,
I was wanting to read that over the weekend before I spoke to you, but
okay.
I got
Yeah, you have to be careful. I found myself in the classroom just last month. In fact, it was a 3-day workshop on large multi-families. And that seemed to make a whole lot more sense. So that's when I decided to niche down and trying to do everything like I was before, So,
yeah, it's
I
like as
mean,
Pace calls it, the shiny object syndrome.
yeah, that's right. And I have done it all as well. I mean, I'm helping a local real estate agent with his business as well.
Oh,
So,
wonderful.
but really, I've rediscovered my passion during that workshop. It made sense because it's scalable. And the biggest barrier, I think most people think, well, I've got that money. I'll one day maybe large multifamilies, but you don't have to do that. Like all niches in real estate, it doesn't require money from your own pocket. It's just about finding where the money is, right?
Hmm.
And so that's the good news. And if you like networking, it's a really good space to be in. and a real chance of creating real wealth. Like I think even Pace recently, did the breakdown of large multifamilies to singles that he owns, and it's predominantly the vast majority is large multifamilies, and so it makes more sense because it's more scalable. The pay is the reward, shall we say, not the pay, but the reward is much higher. And
Yes.
it's also safer because it's a bigger team sport. It's a higher level professionalism. You got your SEC attorneys in there, and people who with experience in that asset class, and so it's a much higher level, and you can start really, from a little knowledge base. It's just about being human and connecting and giving people that opportunity. Because certainly,
Yeah, I'm very happy. Oh,
yeah,
excuse me. I'm
go
very
ahead.
happy that I'm in a location where in Salt Lake they have a big group, a very strong group that meets once a month called Squad Up Utah.
Okay.
And uh oh my gosh, I'm trying to remember the name of the guy. There's Rebecca. Oh, my mind's just going blank. There's like three main people that are in charge of that. I was going to ask you if you knew them, but
Okay, no worries. But yeah, it's like Pace, like Vina Jetty, and people like that playing in the large family space, and people obviously look up to them. But all they've done, they started where we were at one point, and they took those steps forward, and
Mhm.
you grow into those positions. So it's really just a mindset. You don't have to hold back on the singles and the duplexes and things. And I only call multifamily, but 5 units or more,
Right.
and because really it's residential. And why it's 5 units or more is because that's based on the net operating income, not on comparables. So it's a different class once you get 5 units or more, you see. And why 100 units or more is because then you can have the professional management, you've got the cash flow, you've got the experienced guys in there, watching your
Right.
back.
And the syndications and all that
The
good stuff.
syndications are very powerful, yes. And you got people, who, like doctors and lawyers, and they look at their bank account and they can be really frustrated. And you think, why? They've got $1 million in the bank account. And you think, well, no, they're frustrated because they see that money doing nothing and not working for them.
Right.
Yeah. So they're looking for, but they haven't got time to go away looking at a good way of deploying it. They throw it in the stock market and then they lose money and they get frustrated with that. So they're looking for opportunities like large multifamilies to deploy the money and get a good rate of return. It makes sense to them.
Oh, absolutely.
So when we come across these opportunities, we can present those to them and wedge your way into the deal as a limited partner, and then we can get paid quarterly and the sharing the distributions at the end of the project. So there's very good opportunity. So um, one of the things I've recently done as well is I'm restarted my YouTube channel with the idea of creating community with an educational thread in there and networking. And so I put the videos like this one, on there so we can get to know each other. It saves you time networking as well because you can see everybody else's,
Right, right.
there. And it's taken off pretty well. I can give you that link if you like.
Oh, I already got it from your Blink card, so
You did? Okay,
I'm already
fantastic.
following. I'm
Oh,
already
right.
following you on your YouTube channel.
Oh, well, thank you, Jane. You're ahead of the game. You're an action taker. Yes. Most
Well,
people don't know about
I've
it. You
been
see.
Yeah, I just recently had to take my daughter cross country. I had my youngest daughter lived here in Utah and she's just recently moved to Florida, so I helped drive a 12-foot box truck with her belongings to Florida.
Oh,
So I
wow.
had a
Wow.
cross country trip there.
Yeah, that's incredible. That's nice. Yeah, so do you have any questions then or anything I can help you with?
Is your book possible? Is there some way I can buy it or get access
Yeah,
to it? Because I would love to read that Cautionary Tales from Real Estate Investments.
yeah, absolutely. Let me do that for you. It's on Amazon, but let me
Oh, it is. I
the
didn't think
link.
to look on Amazon. I tried to stay away from Amazon.
Yeah. All right, okay. Why they've done something bad to you, have they? Yeah. Uh
I got locked out of my my main YouTube. I mean, no, I'm sorry, my main Amazon account, and I have credits on there, and I can't get into it, and I'm trying to figure out
oh,
how to get into it.
oh dear. There's the link to it um in chat. So
Okay, let me open up chat here.
I'm going to write another book by the end of the year, but a decent sized book. That one's only 26 pages, so it doesn't take long to read it. But if you
Oh,
do
good.
get it, book another call with me and I'm sure you'll have questions. You'll be able to real life examples of the mistakes you can make, you know?
Oh, absolutely. I
Yeah,
mean, it's like you learn as you go, and as you go, you're going to make mistakes, and you're going to learn from those mistakes. And if you don't make mistakes, you're missing out on a lot.
that's exactly right. So it's a book where a practical book we can go over and especially if you want to get into the small multifamilies, then you can do that. But I would be pointing out, and this starts with this book, the mistakes you can make. It's about scalability, the thing is, and managing them is a nightmare usually because most property managers out there, they're not interested in the small families, the professional ones. Their thing is
Ah,
bigger
okay.
complexes. You have to
Hmm.
choose property managers that are amateurs, basically, and they steal from you. I've tried several, and so it's really tough, to find a property. So you end up running it yourself, and then I was in court every Tuesday, throwing tenants out, because I had over 100
Hmm.
calls, you see, and when you get up to that number, it's really, really hard to manage all of them.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
I remember correctly, I recall hearing Pace saying that you really shouldn't use the property manager until you have like a 20 doors or something.
At least, and at that level, it's still very amateurish and not very professional. It's
Okay.
not lucrative enough for the property manager. That's why I chose 100 doors or more.
Oh,
Then
very
it's more
good.
scalable, you see. That's the main
Right.
issue. And you want it professionally managed. You want it full all the time, and
Right.
the work done properly and quickly, and issues arising and things like that. When you're smaller, they don't care at all, you see. So that's the
Hmm.
main difficulty.
Wow.
But yeah, so it brings all those things to light, which helps you evaluate your niche and what game you want to play, as it were, in the real estate space. So good question.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and I'm happy to have a chance to do that, and looking forward to meeting more people. And it's like, the fun thing is, did you get to go to the Squad Up Summit earlier this year?
I didn't get a chance. No, no, I didn't. Yeah.
Yeah, I was very fortunate. I was able to go.
Yeah.
And when I went there, I was actually able to meet Team Tipper. I got to meet
Oh,
Michael and
oh, very
and
good.
Simon.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I go to their Gator meeting each week. Yeah, they're very good.
That's where we met, right? So that was wonderful.
Oh, yes, yes, indeed. Because they're British too, you see. It was nice.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. All right.
So it's like I'm trying to put together my own little version of trying to do the 90 and 90 days also. Because I'm thinking that's gonna be so important for me because I've need to connect more with more people and see what I can do to help them and
Mm.
glean some knowledge from experience.
Yes, that's right. And it's just networking, it's just time. So you're very good, from what you've said. So just keep that up. And it's a lot of fun, enjoy the journey and learning from people. And I'd be thrilled if you became active on our YouTube. I'm going to be publishing another um, video today. I'm going to do DSCR. I did NOI the other day, and so I'm going to demystify all the terms, and uh, DSCR. Yeah, I can't hear you. I lost your sound. Oh, can you hear me all right? Oh. All right. Well, yeah, I don't know. Okay. I'll say bye. All right. Bye-bye. Bye.